Hello my people, how una dey? Wetin dey happen? How far? Wetin dey chele? How una dey? Me I dey very fine. See, everything dey okay. Okay, now no dey see me. Alright, make I just come close. Oh yeah, bring the camera closer. Aha! I don see the detail of the close up. Alright, see see, don dey get my chin don dey go in. Everything, my eye don dey go in. I don dey lose weight, and because of you in particular, you wey you no gree to subscribe to this channel. Madam come cut the ration of meat wey she dey give me before. You see I no dey do my work. Abeg help me. No be say I dey force. No be say you no go. No be say dem no go give me the meat. No be say they go hold and they go tire, but abeg make you go subscribe to this channel. You no want subscribe to this channel, abeg help me subscribe to this channel. When you get there, make you click on the bell and make you just give me thumbs up and make you leave small comments. Make madam increase the meat back now. Abeg wetin? It's not too hard to do now. Just click on this button where they put somewhere here. Just click on. That's all. Alright guys, sorry, we already started though. Long time ago. I called the talk. I don't even bring the thing up to make una dey hear with now. I don't talk for 6 minutes. Now madam come tell me say, hey, okay, nobody dey hear you. Now I call reverse, go start again. So sorry about that. Alright guys, yesterday we ended abruptly. I'd like to apologize for those of you who think it was rude, but I was just overwhelmed by the video of that guy. It just messed me up. I couldn't stand it, man. It's just not right. Some things are not right. Sons of the king, owners of the land, should not be eating out of the garbage bin when people who don't have any part, people who are even strangers in the land, are busy preventing these other people from eating on the ground, not to talk about on the table, and they are sitting on the table and eating the food and not letting these guys have access to the food. I felt it was wrong. You guys know what I'm talking about. Go and look at the video and you see our broadcast yesterday and you understand what I'm talking about. Today we're talking about Nigeria. That is a country that is very good at deceiving itself. Nigeria, we can lie, that is every malami, they lie. In fact, the lie that the government they lie these days, come make Lai Mohammed be like saying a pastor. I'm telling you, the way anytime, see, the government of Nigeria doesn't lie too much. The only time where their officials they lie now, anytime where they open their mouths, that's the only time that they lie. Other times they lie. That's how bad it has become. And so we keep saying Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that, Nigeria is this. But how come other countries around us, when they look at us, they know say there is issue inside Nigeria? They know that they are planning something that is serious against Nigeria, and yet the officials of Nigeria will keep on pretending that everything is okay. They know things are not okay. So why do they keep deceiving the people of Nigeria? It's not okay. Can you imagine? On Reuters, let me show you, make a show on this report so I will know what they happen. See what they report for Reuters. Say Trump administration plans to add Nigeria and 6 other nations to travel ban list. Now, the reason why did they do this kind of thing? Some people say, no, they are wicked. Why should they ban Nigeria? Why they no go ban Nigeria? Why? when they say that, look, you people are acting like a terrorist nation, oh, that they need to fear you, una go say no, it's not true. Why is it not true? When you just beheaded president of Christian Association of Nigeria. Why would they not be afraid of you? He said they're going to add 7 countries: Belarus, Eritrea, Kyrgyzstan, Myanmar, Nigeria, Sudan, and Tanzania to its travel ban list, US media reports said on Tuesday. Before, I thought this ban list was just on, countries, officials, say now they go ban only the officials. That's what I thought. I was telling my wife, you know what? No, I said, baby, this thing is it's just for officials, so government officials. Then she read further, said no, it's not only on officials. So this thing is for every goddamn person where they enter the country from any goddamn place. Well, man, when something like this just begin to happen, we Hawaiians, we just break into our phonetics and Hawaiian way of speaking language. Say wanna gonna tell me, man, I'm telling you, man. I told my wife, I say, wanna gonna, man, baby, this thing is not coming from everybody, just for our man. I said, sure. Now so he said, yeah, I'm telling you, man, you're gonna go read it. And I said, my wife, they born her for Canada. I'm telling you. Not be like me where Boko will come from Nigeria. When she switch into that, when she get angry, she would they talk all this Budo something. I go they watch and she no go even. He won't buy when shop. I will say okay, no verse. Anyway, so she told me no. This thing, as you guys can read, says some countries will face bans only on some visa categories. The Wall Street Journal reported the list of countries was not final and could yet change. Website Politico said. Now, U.S. President Donald Trump said in an interview with the journal that he was considering adding countries to the travel ban, but declined to state which ones. Now, Politico said an announcement was expected as early as Monday. Now, the move is likely to sour ties between the United States and the countries affected under this expanded ban. Now, Nigeria, for example, Africa's largest economy and the most populous country in the U.S., is a U.S. anti-terrorism partner and has a large diaspora residing in the United States. Senior Trump administration officials said that countries that fail to comply with security requirements, including biometrics, information sharing, and counter-terrorism measures, face the risk of limitations on U.S. immigration. You people don't understand what that one mean. It means say now our people make they see when we are not cooperating. Yes, when we are not cooperating with them, why would they not ban you? Because we they cover up. When people like Ganduje want to do something, we'll cover up. When they catch that friend of Buhari with dollars and everything, we'll cover up. When politician come steal money, come buy house, buy this, they say give us information, we'll cover up. Everything will cover up. So since we are not providing them with the information where they want, what think they go do? They will say, okay, now these guys, since people are doing like that, we no go do this thing with you. We go just kukuma ban everybody. And the reason why they are doing that is that they want the Nigerian public to wake up. Yes, I'm sorry, it is painful, but you can't blame Trump. And maybe it's about time so that some of you we go they shout, now they laugh at us. When I no go even do anything, when I no one support us, when I go just they see us like say we be mumu. Make this kind of thing make some of you rise up and get angry, because when you see say when you go Nigeria you know fit travel, or you when you dey Nigeria you want to do business from somebody in America, because you say that business no go work, then you go get angry. Because some of us, all we just care about is our pocket, all we just care about is our business. you know. Well, no offenses meant, but I see some of my friends on their Facebook pages, they are just busy talking about, Buhari is in London and they are busy advertising what he's coming to do in London, how the thing will bring money to Nigeria, how yada, everything. I said, why do people keep talking like nothing is going on? I'm not saying businesses should ground to a halt in Nigeria, but how come you guys just keep focusing on these things that you know will collapse any minute? A house without a good foundation, it doesn't matter the amount of paint you put on it. It doesn't matter whether you furnish it with gold and diamond furnishings. No, that house will collapse one of these days, and that's what's happening. That's why I don't like my friends who don't focus or who don't talk about the ills that are going on in Nigeria, and they say we are being positive. That is nonsense positivity. You better turn around and highlight the things that are going wrong in Nigeria. And is it not you people that killed, like I said before, you killed the president of Ghana and you think America is happy about it? No, they're not happy about it. Let me also show you one reason why America, this is a video from November, but this is how the world sees us in Nigeria and the things that are going on in Nigeria. It is important that you see this, because when you see it, you'll be able to understand why a country like US would want to institute a travel ban on Nigeria. It knows that Nigeria's government, in fact, it indicts not just Nigeria's government, but it indicts someone like our president himself. So if they are indicting your president, then you will know that they take things that are happening in your country very, very seriously. Okay. I will just pull up this page and we will see. Give us 1 second here. I need you guys to see this. Anytime I'm trying to pull this thing up, is because I consider it very, very important. So say we they do live broadcast to everything. I see they hot now, so we they do sharp. So when the thing no grip pull up, go just bear with me, because we they do now, no editing. Anyway, while that one they try to pull up, I need to let you know that on Al Jazeera, on so many other news networks, including the Christian Broadcasting Network, a family friend of ours sent this to me, and I would like to appreciate Uncle Bola, as we call him. He sent this link to me, and I did a little bit of research. I saw that it was something that CBN had shared way back in November. I'm trying to pull it up, but it's a video showing that the world actually believes that even Muhammadu Buhari and people from his side, which is the Fulani tribe in Nigeria, they kind of roped them into the Boko Haram terrorist group. No be from my mouth, you go hear am o, no be me talk am o. Na the people where them do more investigation than me, na them talk am. So make you no come my house, come they pursue me, because the person where they pursue chicken, now him go fall the chicken, not to just they enjoy the race. Now the book proverb I give you now. I dey wait for make this video start. I don't know why the video never won't start, but it's a video that will show you how, I mean, you'll be shocked. You'll be like, eh? So this is what the world thinks about us, and yet we they come inside, they lie to ourselves. Why is it that we can't just accept the truth and try to make a change? Okay, you should just try to make a change. No be say you go just they deceive yourself. You know exactly what is going on, but you go just they deceive yourself. And not deceiving, when you deceive yourself now, And yourself you dey deceive. Let's play it from here.
Egyptian television news program says that Turkey is clearly a terrorist state with a broad reach. It reports that Turkey is supplying weapons to the terrorist group Boko Haram in Nigeria. 10 TV host Nashat Al-Delhi reported on a leak confirming an intercepted phone call from a few years back confirming the action. He reported in part, "Today's leak confirms without a doubt that Erdogan, his state, his government, and his party are transferring weapons from Turkey to, this is a shock, to where you may ask, to Nigeria, and to whom? To the Boko Haram organization." Well, Raymond Ibrahim, a journalism fellow at the David Horowitz Freedom Center and an expert on the Middle East and Islam, joins us now with more on this. Welcome, Raymond.
Hello, Heather.
Are you surprised by this report? What's your take on it?
No, I'm not surprised. And my take on it is that the actual tape that was made that you referenced and you quoted was made apparently in 2014 or 15. And it was reported widely in certain areas in the U.S. and in the West, not so much, and not much came out of it. And the reason, I think, is because Erdogan wasn't didn't have his fingers so much in Islamist politics outside of his own nation. But now that we've seen, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the ISIS Islamic State caliph who was killed recently, and he was found just 3 miles from the Turkish border, which is in fact one of the last, or if not the last bastion of jihadi so-called freedom fighters of attacking the Syrian government. It's brought it up again, the fact that everyone is saying, well, look, he's supporting ISIS. So now we're remembering, and that was, I think, the point of the Egyptian show. We're bringing back to see that there's some continuity here. It's not just right next door to Syria, to Turkey, meaning Syria, involved with some of the absolute worst Islamic terror groups. Remember, Boko Haram, which its name loosely means Western education is forbidden, Haram, was basically doing what ISIS is notorious for years before ISIS. So the whole, head chopping, crucifying, massacres, enslaving women and children, burning people alive, Boko Haram was doing that. And one of the things that international observers have been noticing, especially increasingly, is that their armaments, their weapons, are very sophisticated. And it's even spilled into the Fulani tribesmen in Nigeria and in other parts in Africa. For example, I'm sure you know, Burkina Faso, also in Western Africa, attacks on Christians have become horrific. Just in the last few months, there have been so many killed, and always in the context of checking out if they're wearing crosses, if they can say the Islamic Creed or not, and then being butchered and so forth. And those tribesmen, the Fulani, who are essentially living almost on a primitive scale, appear with very advanced weaponry.
Well, that's really interesting, which would kind of seem to perhaps give more weight to this idea that perhaps Turkey is collaborating with Boko Haram. What would the benefit be to Turkey of collaborating with Boko Haram?
Well, there's several theories. One is Erdogan basically is an ardent Islamist, and he is supporting and behind any Islamist movement in any country. He's the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt. He was allied with Qatar of Al Jazeera as his ally. And so you can see him, he's trying to help develop these Islamist groups so they can overthrow more secular states. Though, in fact, in Nigeria, an aside that I think is important, the president himself, Muhammad Buhari, of Nigeria, who's Muslim, Nigeria is half Christian, half Muslim, has been accused himself of being behind the so-called genocide, which a lot of international groups have called what's happening to Christians in Nigeria, that he himself is complicit in this armament. So he could very well be an ally of Erdogan and so forth, and it's just some sort of Islamist overall coalition globally.
I want to ask you, the President Trump, of course, met with the President of Turkey yesterday. Do you think he's aware of these kind of ties to terrorism? And what are your thoughts on that meeting yesterday?
Well, in general, I think, what he's aware of is really hard to tell. But I think the meeting in general, Trump and presidents won't necessarily bring up all these things, obviously. So when he met, for example, in Saudi Arabia with the king and so forth, he doesn't really mention human rights abuses and so forth for whatever strategic tactical reasons. So it's really hard to predict, but I think he needs to be aware because Erdogan is really He's got his fingerprints everywhere now. It's not just Syria, which is very obvious, but now there's older evidence of him involved in Nigeria and also in Turkey itself. The Christian population, the minority there. And remember, Turkey was originally entirely Christian. It was Anatolia. It was actually where St. Paul wrote all his epistles to. They're really being treated badly and discriminated against, and a lot of hate preaching in Turkey is increasingly against Christians and Jews. Definitely Turkey's going down the wrong path with Erdogan, though many Turks themselves remain committed to the Ataturk ideal of secularism.
Well, we are out of time, but Raymond Ibrahim, thank you for your time and your insights here.
Hey, it's funny. If you tell me that you don't know why all that was happening, I'll tell you that you're a newcomer. You should go and check yourself. You don't know where we are. You don't understand the struggle. If you say now that you don't know why particularly that thing happened with that video, I will know that you are a stranger to what we are doing. 2 days ago when I was talking about some of these challenges, I guess some of you don't really understand it, or you don't fully know what these days. I don't know if you've heard about, there's a cyber war going on. Okay, so if you are in this business that I am, if you're an activist, the things that you're fighting are not very physical. Like the Bible says, we fight spiritual wars, but this is even beyond spiritual wars. Okay, we also fight cyber wars, and our weapons of warfare are not just spiritual, they are also cyber in nature. But it's okay, it's all good. I'm sure you guys would have made out something from what those people were saying. There's a lot more revealing news about what goes on in Nigeria, but the funny thing is, you don't hear it from mainstream media. You don't hear it from the government owned and operated and controlled media. No, it's people like us who do the best we can to bring these stories to you and to help you make sense out of it. I'm talking about government controlled media, and remember I told you that we're a country that lies to itself, even amongst men of God. The kind of lies that you hear from them, it is annoying. It is something you cannot even contain. Okay, this one, because we are not talking about something as sensitive as what we are talking about, I'm very, very sure that this video will play very well and there won't be any problem. Now, this is video of one of the men who are mouthpieces for the government, who keep lying to their people. I'm talking about someone like Reverend Mbaka. Remember, Reverend Mbaka went ahead to say he saw a vision about Imo State and he already predicted what was going to happen. The only way he was able to predict what was going to happen in Imo State was because he has strong ties to Asu Rock. They tell him what is going on. He knows what is going on. He knows what businesses he has with them. We know he can't hide. We know very well that he don't chop belly food. That's why somebody who has food in their mouth cannot chop. So that's why cannot talk. That's why he doesn't talk the truth anymore. I don't care what you think about Father Mbaka. I don't care about what he is to you. Like, I care. Don't get me wrong. If you go to adoration ministry, that's your personal affair. I'm not here to criticize you, but just like you have your own personal opinion, I have my own personal opinion, and my personal opinion is that somebody like Mbaka is not fit to mount any pulpit where Christians are gathered. Okay, he is not a reverend father, and I'm not judging him, but to me, I don't regard him. I'm not God, okay, but I just want you to know that someone like Mbaka, I don't see him like a reverend father. Okay, whatever he is to the people that he is, no problem. But this is what his own people are doing to him. If his own people rejected him, shouldn't I tell you one or two things? These are people who know him. Listen, they went to the land where he's supposed to be building his house.
Well, yes, as no na. Cause as no na. Here you close there bia. Bulunkongu ya. Jeba galaga. Naba galaga. Just you no seize there na ai. No. Never you put some board. You put some board there, na here dey.
Okay, guys. So they said a lot of the things that they were saying in They said a lot of things they were saying in Igbo, okay, but generally what they are saying is that they don't want him around anymore, that he's caused a lot of havoc. They don't want to see him. He should just go. He should just go. That if they catch him around their village again, they are going to deal with him. So towards the end of the video, they start speaking in English. So just stay with the video, and you'll get to, you'll get to hear what they are saying. You'll definitely understand what they are saying towards the end of the video. So just keep watching. All right, just keep watching, and you will understand what they are saying towards the end of the video.
Evuna very close to Evuna. Ebe Mbaka na lani ai.
Ma munu ne me ndo na ha we mela ni.
Ndo obu just attachment. Aina ebe kola ni carry head head. Understand? So I told him and consult him. Extend this message to him. Mbaka, if we come back again, it will be very rough for you. Mbaka, why? Mbaka, why? Mbaka, why? Mbaka, why? Mbaka, why? Mbaka, why is my idea? Mbaka, why is my idea? Mbaka, why? Mbaka, why? Akwana kesi Buhari digoro. Akwana Nigeria na tabufu. Nansi na ya wala na 5 years. Ele we don't need to lie na Buhari yeme. Buhari bu Messiah. Mbaka ikwala event to face Mbaka ase. Mbaka the same condition in Nigeria ni Mbaka. Mbaka is the highest G boy of the year. You are guy G boy of 2019 award. Mbaka go abu the highest G boy ama. Mbaka na lu G boy. Omega yahoo. Only lie. Abi. I told him that he had changed. Man, no yali na ade here change. But this time I know not changing guy. Okay. I know next level. I have to gonna change. I know next level. But we are. Brother, you go iwe we. Iwe ne we. Only when we say iwe we. Man, iwe we na show. Iwe we. Yes.
Mbaka have destroyed our land.
Yes.
4 hectares of land.
500 hectares.
That is where our parents do farm. They farm yam, they farm cassava, they farm vegetable, they farm all sorts of crops. This is where our people feed from. Mbaka came and destroyed it since 2014 and left that place empty. So we don't carry the signpost. We don't want to back anymore.
Okay.
That's why we carry the signpost.
We
don't want him.
No.
Actually, there's no more Mbaka.
No more Mbaka.
This is no more Mbaka.
And put it no more.
No more.
Okay, no more Mbaka.
Mbaka, why?
Man, get going to go on land one.
Mba, ana gida. If man get them get area, them mother. Let's say I'm not.
All right, guys, so that is where I'm gonna be stopping our broadcast today. Don't worry about it. All these people that think our people are sleeping, small, they are waking up, and one day you will not have any place to hide. They will chase you from your father's land. They will chase you from wherever you're doing your church and deceiving people. Your church people will turn against you. I'm waiting for that day. That congregation that you keep deceiving, that you keep taking their money, one day they will turn against you, and you understand what's going on. Whether you're a politician or a pastor or a priest, I don't know. And I know you're powerful and all of that, but you see, the truth is the truth. What you are doing with the citizens of Nigeria by the fake vision and the lies that you peddle, it is doing your people and my people more harm than good. And the sooner you retrace your steps from this kind of behavior, the better for you. But if you do not do that, I can tell you a vision that will happen. The revolution will catch up with you, and you're not gonna like it. All right, guys, hop over to our Immigration to Canada channel, where we'll be talking to you guys a little bit more about immigration, and we'll answer some of the questions that you keep sending to us. Many of them that you sent to us, and we answered you, but we are available to keep answering your questions. And so as we close from this side, we'll soon be over to this place, Immigration to Canada. So if you're interested in Immigration to Canada, if you want to know about visas, if you want to know about what you're supposed to do, how you can come to Canada, we opened a brand new channel, and every Wednesday we'll come and update that channel. So hop over to that channel, and I will see you guys there in a bit. Okay, but from for those of you here, from all of us in the Toronto studios of Worship Media, this is me, Dr. Chidi, on behalf of Dr. Erica, on behalf of all our supporters from all over the world, saying that we love you. Out. See the way we have to go out now. That's our new way of going out.